Morning garden clusters, hope you're enjoying the sunshine. Hopefully you're basking in the sun. I'm recording on a Friday morning. It's sunny right now. It's supposed to be glorious sunshine on Sunday morning, so hopefully you're enjoying the weather. We're coming to the end of our series, Why Jesus Matters. Gareth in the first week shared with us why Jesus matters to me, to you. And then last week, Karen and Pete Whiting shared why Jesus matters to my family, to our families. And this week, I want to share with you why Jesus matters to my community, to our communities. So how much does Jesus matter to our communities? Or maybe you're thinking, how on earth could Jesus matter to our communities when there are so many horrible things happening in our communities? You only need to switch on the news and we see there's violence in South Africa. We see coronavirus around in our communities. We see drug problems. There are many negative and horrible things in our communities. But I don't want us to sit in this negativity. I want to bring some hope to our communities. And I want to share a verse with you. It's a very famous verse. You might have heard of it. It's in John 3:16, where it says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life." I just want to split this verse into three quick sections this morning. First, it says, "For God so loved the world." God so loves the world. God so loves our communities. And this love that's been talked about in this verse, it's actual agape love. You might have heard about agape before. Agape love is the highest form of love anyone could receive or give. It's a selfless love. It's a fatherly love to all of humanity. And we see this love being displayed when Jesus died on the cross. Why on earth did he die on the cross? He died because of the problem of sin, and sin is all the bad things that we do and say and think. And it talks about in the Bible, sin is so bad that it deserves the penalty of death. Our communities, our world deserves death, it says in the Bible. That's pretty bad. But Jesus was like, nah, I'm going to take the place of the world. I'm going to take the place of our communities, and I'm going to die in their place on the cross, because this is how much I love you. This is how much I love the world. This is how much I love the communities around the world. He so loves you. And it says in the Bible, there's no greater love than someone who lays down their own life for one friend. And that's what Jesus did on the cross. It says, you go for free. You're set free. I'll take the guilt, the punishment that you deserve. It's okay. I love you. He so loves you. But then secondly, in the verse, it says that he gave his one and only Son. God the Father gave the greatest gift that anyone could receive. We talk about gifts and many good gifts that we could receive. People say life itself is a great gift, or even receiving a newborn baby is a precious gift. But God the Father sent his one and only Son, the Son of God, as a form of a baby, a vulnerable baby, Jesus Christ. You all have heard of the story of Jesus coming as a baby. But Jesus is the greatest gift that we could ever receive, because Jesus is God. Jesus is the full image of God himself. No one can see God because God is spirit. So God sent his one and only Son as a human being so we could be in relationship, so we could relate to God. The same God that created the heavens, the stars, the universe, that's the God that we can receive. That's the God that we can have fellowship, community, friendship with. The God who has the all power. Jesus himself. So God the Father sent his one and only Son to us, for our communities, for our worlds. He's the greatest gift that you could ever receive. But thirdly and lastly, it says, whoever believes shall not perish, but have eternal life. See, God's heart, God's intention is not for anyone to perish, but he leaves it open for you, whether you want to receive it or not, whether you want to believe it or not. It says, whoever believes shall not perish but have eternal life. You know, we all want to live longer, don't we? We're all trying to do things to live longer, to try to be healthier, try to eat healthier. And we see on the news recently this new tax bill that's trying to come in, of trying to put tax on the unhealthy food so we eat healthier. We're a society that wants to live longer, and that's in our nature. No one wants to die, but the inevitability is we are going to die. But Jesus offers eternal life in the new world. It talks about a new heaven and a new earth. When Jesus returns, he offers eternal life, whoever believes. And today you can reject that and say, no, I reject that. I don't want anything to do with this Jesus. I don't care about him. I'll do my own thing. I know what's best. Well, then you will perish. But if you say, help me to believe, I don't understand this, I don't know whether I do believe or not, but would you help me to believe? Because I don't want to die. I don't want to perish forever, but I want to have eternal life. Just cry out to him. And if you do believe, that's great. We can receive the free gift of salvation today. So this is how much Jesus matters to our communities, that he so loves our community, he so loves the world, that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes shall not perish, but has eternal life. That's how much Jesus cares and matters to the world, to our communities. Well, there'll be a few questions now in your garden clusters, so really pray that you have great discussion. Maybe you're not a believer today, but you could receive this Jesus today. God bless you and have a great day. Bye.